Hola y bienvenidos y bienvenidas a un nuevo vídeo del canal. Aquí estamos de vuelta con Honkai y Rail, gente. Y aunque hoy no me dé tiempo a subirlo, vamos a terminar un poquito esta parte tan divertida, ¿no? De la aventura de Plan Arcadia. Ya sabéis un poquito todo lo que está pasando. Voy a quitarme de momento a Mortenax Blade, ¿vale? Que me lo tengo que buildear, pero lo que os digo, ya haremos un vídeo probablemente dedicado al pana. Pero bueno, ya sabéis que me lo he sacado y demás. Y pues bueno, quería intentar hacer algo, pero Acheron aquí me puede venir muy bien para quitarme rápido a los enemigos, ¿vale? Bueno, ya sabéis un poquito cómo va todo esto. Venimos por aquí, rompemos las cositas. Aquí tenemos un bonito gato, tenemos que traer cositas de estas. Y nuestro objetivo actual, ¿vale? Hemos hablado con el capa y tal, y nos ha dicho básicamente el tema de que hacia el fondo está el cuadro donde se supone que deberíamos de poder ir para poder continuar un poquito con nuestra aventura. Así que nosotros vamos a venir por aquí con toda la tranquilidad del mundo. Vamos a buscar acabar con estos enemigos. Y ok, aquí hay una pegatinita, la cogemos. Vale, Etera he conseguido. Rompemos esto. Vale, por aquí no hay nada más. No. Cofre. Y aquí tenemos un objeto. Vale, cinta.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Este no podemos todavía. Y aquí lo que sí que podemos es una búsqueda de estas guapas, así que vamos a ello. Lo que os digo, muchas gracias y bienvenidos todos los que estáis conectando ahora. Esto lo que os digo es una auténtica pasada. Y vamos a ver porque parece que aquí tenemos muchas cosas que hacer, ¿no? Mira, es un muñeco de nieve. Vale. A ver cuántos hay. 3. A ver. Yo creo que aquí llego, ¿no? Ahí está. Lo tenemos. Pues hecho. Hay que ver a la ranita y punto. Vale. Vamos allá. Cogemos y nos vamos. Ok, pues esto ya está hecho, así que vamos a seguir un poquito por aquí. Ya sabéis que hay muchas cosas que tenemos que mirar. En principio pone que tengo que continuar por ahí, ¿no? Esto es el camino. Aquí hay algo importante. Otra cinta, la cogemos, ¿vale? Y lo que os digo, aquí me tengo que venir a echar unas partiditas de mi juego aquí favorito, ¿eh? Vale, aquí tenemos para investigar este punto. Vaya. Vamos con el salto bien. Hay que aprovechar, hay que explorar un poquito de esto, gente. Tranquilo. Vaya. Vale. Ni tan mal. Ojo, ahí ya vemos un cofrecito. ¿Cómo llego yo ahí abajo? Es la pregunta. Bueno, aquí hay un enemigo, vamos a meterlo un mancherón fácil para pillar las buenas recompensitas y venimos por aquí.
Are you there?
Nope. I'm not.
No estoy, toma ya. Vale, venimos por aquí. Vamos a ver, aquí tenemos una cosita de estas. Pegatinita, vamos a retirarla. Sí, gente, gracias a los que estáis entrando. Yo también tenía muchísimas ganas de que saliera el Blade este. O sea, es que es una de las cosas que he dicho, guau, qué ganas. Mirad todo lo que estamos aquí recogiendo y todo, ojo. Ojo, una trampilla. Vale. Vamos a ver. Esto era fácil. Fuera. Supongo que hemos cruzado un poco, ¿no? A ver. Vale, ahí parece que está Casper, pero vamos a explorar un poco esto. ¿No? Vale, aquí tenemos otro puzzle. Y aquí tenemos otra búsqueda de estas. Vamos a ver. Aquí el plan es fácil, pero oye. A ver, vamos a intentar hacer el salto para llegar, ¿vale? Ahí en plan fácil, que sería así y así. ¿Vale? Y ya llegamos, ¿no? Vamos a ver. Así. Ni tan mal. Lo tenemos. Vale. Pues ya estaría, gente. Ranita conseguida. Vale. Lo tenemos. Pillamos las recompensitas y otra cosa menos. Vale. Por aquí tenemos... No me deja, ¿no? Tengo que ir a hablar con Casper, sí o sí, ahora. Vale. ¡Hey, Casper! ¿Qué te he visto?
You found me, current nameless. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop.
Vale.
So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard.
Solo vine para jugar una guerra de bolas de nieve.
A
Vamos.
snowball. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day. Well then.
Vale, pues se anima, se anima. Vamos al salto bidimensional y se viene guerra de bolas de nieve.
It's snowing.
Vamos al lío. Ojo, cuidado, ¿eh? Vale. Vamos a seguir. Mira. Aquí tenemos la sorpresa. Qué guay. Ninguna zumba mosca, venga. Tenemos la pegatina. Evitamos esto fácil. Y no venimos por aquí. Oh, vamos para arriba. Ojo. Que viene amigo, ¿eh? Se viene a batalla de las guerras de nieve.
Better be good at dodging, nameless.
Vale, venimos aquí y tocamos esto. Boom. Derrotado Casper. Ya, ¿cómo subo yo ahí arriba? ¿Con el doble salto o qué? Ah, que tengo triple, ¿no? Tesoro valioso. Sombrero. Y nos vamos. GG. Me mola esta parte. Ya me divertí bastante.
Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry.
Bueno.
But I definitely met Lady Grafia. I had snowball fights with her.
Vale. ¿Cómo era?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground.
Guerra de bolas de nieve, vale, pues ya está.
Then Lady Grafia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together.
Vale, pues ya lo sabemos. Vamos a por esa casita, gente. Lo que digo, lo que decís, lo que está comentando el chat, gente, ahora mismo, es todo el tema de lo de Mortenax Blade. Decís que es un personaje bastante interesante. Estáis poniendo en equipos para que pruebe, que habrá que probarlos cuando lo tenga preparado, así que es interesante. Que con Trivi no funciona tan bien como con otros. No sé, yo sí que he visto que con Ashvale brutal. Con Trivi también porque activa la habilidad, pero bueno, supongo que un Sunday a lo mejor para darle más daño puede estar también guay, no sé. Hay que probar cosas. Con Sunday puedo probarlo si queréis.
guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing.
Vale.
6 of my friends were lying on the ground feeling beat.
Vale.
As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck.
La barbilla
Saw
fría como
my
el hielo.
own giant body thud onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars? So
Ojo.
in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Grafía must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent.
¿Volviste a ver a Grafía después de aquello?
I saw her once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported
Vale.
into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Grafía lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
Gracias, Casper. A ver, nos ha dado información importante. Hay que ver muchas cosas ahora y no lo sé. Hoy quiero intentar acabar lo que es la historia principal, pero lo otro, lo que os digo, en el próximo directo podría estar bien. La verdad que voy a estar unos días que no puedo hacer directo después de hoy, porque mañana toca NT, entonces ahí estaba problemita.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps, and now,
¿Dónde están las lámparas
where
del
can
reloj?
I...
Vamos a hacer el mal. Vale. ¿Qué más está el reglamento de hotel? Era el peor de los casos cuando termináis de usarlo, buscar a Casper para jugar un par de guerras de nieve como disculpa. Vale. Vale, entiendo que ahora ya podemos avanzar, ¿no? Pero yo ahí abajo, ¿cómo llego, tío? Eso tiene que ser algo de lo bidimensional.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded mountain path like this. These atonement statues all look like small animals.
Vale. Otra pegatinita. Vale, por aquí. Aquí tenemos al amigo, ¿no? Hola. Te he pillado. ¿Pero quién va antes de eso? Te equivocaste de canal, cariño. Vale. Salto bien, a ver. Vale. Vamos a ir por aquí. hay que intentar llegar ahí, ¿no? Entiendo. Ahí estamos. Vaya locura, tío. Me flipa, o sea, esto está muy guapo. Aquí no puedo, ¿no? Vale. Vale. Vamos a ir por aquí, vamos a investigar esto, va. Colocamos aquí las lamparitas.
These two
Estas dos lamparitas no parecen de fiar. ¿Qué
Whatever.
más da? Tampoco es que tenga otra opción. Muéstrate, Grafía. Por favor.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slow? Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Ah, ¿estás viva o muerta?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either. I'm testing
me la ha
the
pegado.
deadline. I snuck out. This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll, listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
Vaya tela, ¿no? Tu inspiración se habrá agotado, pero tus excusas para retrasar la entrega no.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those 2 goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block. Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Hemicat? I just reached the real versus fake Hemicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Grafia will bless me with enlightenment.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was
Vale.
fast!
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Come on, not again!
Vaya tela.
Little raccoon!
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
¿Qué haces aquí todavía?
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Vaya. Pero es Grafía,
My
¿no?
name is Murata Grafia,
Grafía
guardian
Murata.
of the
Toma ya.
world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You're saying... You are Grafia? She really does look
La
a
verdad es
lot
que se
like
parece mucho a
Himiko.
Himeko. ¿Puedes demostrar que eres quien dices ser?
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
¿Ya lo sabes?
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
Perla me pidió que preguntara tu secreto para crear el mundo del cuadro. Voy
You
directo.
certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Sindirth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia?
Si te refieres a algo que me haya dado Valencia, solo tengo esto.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Oye, devuélvemela, es muy importante. Vale,
The
nos la devuelve.
secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindirth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Grafia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound.
Vale.
And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantas moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a womb.
¿Ese es el origen del apellido Murata?
Indeed.
La torre, ¿no?
That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Grafia's family name, MURATA, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time,
Vaya.
the wrecked train was surrounded by countless
Este es
abominable
lore del
monsters.
bueno, ¿eh?
Amidst these
Ya os lo digo
foul
que esta versión
enemies,
la gente dice que
a
es de
few
relleno,
warriors
no,
in
están
strange
explicando muchas
attire
cosas del
fought
expreso
tirelessly.
y siguen avanzando con la trama de
They
Plan
fell,
Arcadia, gente.
one by one. It was only much later that Grafia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name.
Vale.
The Nameless.
Los
Who
anónimos, ¿no?
walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Grafia stepped into the mortal world. Her life in a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantas Moon Games. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantas Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful
Vale.
enemy from beyond. The Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Grafia ganó.
She lost. Grafia did not win the Phantas Moon Games,
¿Qué dices?
nor did she manage to kill Asat
Había
Pramad.
perdido, entonces.
In the final days of the Sindirth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll, using
Vale.
herself
Ya lo
as a
entendemos.
nail to steady the canvas.
Ahora sí, gente.
She sealed the
Nos
Lord
lo han explicado
Ravager.
fácil.
Oh,
¿Hizo un sello capaz de aislar a un devastador?
yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
Vale. ¿Nos vamos ya?
So, are
Entonces,
we
¿nos vamos
leaving
ya?
right now?
Pues vámonos. Hola.
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean
¿Te refieres a Blade?
Blade?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. When the time comes,
Vale.
I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Madre mía, le acabamos de tener que hacer para meternos en el
Grafia
cuadro.
vanished.
Grafia no está. Aparece y desaparece como un fantasma.
Anyway,
En fin, primero iré a la orilla del
I should
río
head
de
to
la
the
sombra de los
riverbank.
miranelos. Vamos allá. Le pega el nombre para que esté ahí Blade, ¿no? Bueno, aquí tenemos completado un poquito más de esta misión. Y ahora hay que encender el fuego del pasado, gente. Así que ya sabéis un poquito cómo va esto. Venimos por aquí, reventamos esto. Y vámonos para allá. Este salto de momento no lo vamos a hacer, ya lo tenemos más tarde. Si no me pongo a hacer el loco y ahí está Blade, amigos. Vale.
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed
Le
Shimu
damos
to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us
no,
a long
sí,
trip.
no, por favor.
Say something.
Que no hagas eso.
didn't know you were a
Tienen ideas
forestry
de bombero,
expert.
Silvia. Nuestra
I'm
Silvi
not
loca, sí, sí.
joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control. And
Vale.
it's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice. Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Ugh. Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that guy reclaiming his future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Vaya tela.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye.
Not settled. Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin.
¿Quién anda ahí?
Who's there?
Yo. No ataques, soy yo.
Next time, it'd be better if you didn't try to sneak up on us like that.
Pero si no me he acercado sigilosamente, yo. Madre mía.
I knew you would come.
Encontré la forma de entrar en el cuadro.
I met the legendary Grafía.
Conocí a la legendaria Grafía y me dijo cómo entrar en el cuadro. Solo tenemos que repetir su nombre mentalmente y soltar una metera en el río para que ella venga y nos lleve.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age.
Then let's begin.
Blade es de pocas palabras, hay que entenderlo. Pero mola, mola. Vamos a dejarme un segundito que explore por aquí. Otra ranita. Ya os digo que, aunque me tire hasta la tarde, o sea, quiero sí o sí completar las cositas. A ver. Vale. Ya están recuperadas. Pum. No ha sido fácil, hay que reconocerlo. Vale. Oh. Venimos por aquí. Ya lío. No vamos. Muy fácil esta, Vale, pues ya lo tenemos. Bien. Dejadme solo un momentito que exploremos esto bien. Es muy raro que esto esté aquí y ya está, Mira, ahí hay una pegatina. Pegatina y documento. Dos en uno. Lo recogemos. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? Aquí hay una persona tirada, ¿no? Y un documento. Notas de umbrero. Reventado. Vale, yo creo que tenemos que ir sí o sí con los panas, ¿no? Vamos, hay que meternos en el salto. Vamos. A ver qué hay. Vía mapache, my friend.
Little one, I choose you.
Everyone, let's go find Grafía. Well, canvas, here I come.
Cogemos aquí la pegatina. Vale.
That should do it. All right. I
tenemos.
Grafía, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas. No Wispe were harmed in the making of this operation.
Grafía! Grafía! Everyone, into the world and...
How odd. This time the visitors actually know of my existence.
Vale, ahí está el ferry. ¡Ojo! Y ahí viene Grafía. Qué raro. ¿Por qué el ferry viene a contracorriente?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. Oh? Not an imagine, but someone here to settle the past and...
I guess so.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas, with the power to suppress
indicarnos el
it.
camino?
Oh, I see. You
Blade,
are better
haciendo de
informed
Blade.
than I thought.
De fondo una
I
de barquito,
understand.
¿qué?
Time is
Ah,
of the
vale, el
essence.
trae. Qué bueno.
Please, step aboard.
Thank you. The mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of
No es solo
time.
cuestión de tiempo.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fare. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
Vale.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Bueno.
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu. It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold, the perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own
Vaya
lives
tela.
flickered out.
Mola mucho esta parte, con
was
Blade
once a
contándonos un
craftsman.
poquito todo.
And those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end. Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
¡Ojo! Madre mía.
What is this place?
Mola demasiado esto,
This is the world in canvas.
Vale, esto es el mundo de
A
espejo
mirror
entonces,
to
¿no?
your
El cuadro.
soul, blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart. That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk. But you smiled just now, didn't you?
No, I didn't. We should go.
Pues nada. Cómo mola esta zona, ¿no? Esto es un mapa entero, o sea, cuenta de parte del hotel, ¿no? Vale.
Finally smiled. I'm actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
We have reached the end.
That blue maw. So, this is it.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you swear to keep this secret.
Soy una tumba. Mi ferrotumba.
I will keep the secret. That blue maw, can it truly consume the abundance?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth. I have stood watch in this realm for a millennium, beholding the eternal conflict where the veracity and the abundance remain locked in strife. Oh, undying soul, the fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture. Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat, or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly regenerating only to suffer once more, with liberation remaining an elusive dream.
Beneath that calm of yours, I can feel an old friend lingering.
Váyatela.
Agony.
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart for ages? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over the plan.
I have lived for nearly a millennium. I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago. If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice,
Buah.
and again, and again.
there really no other way?
Silverwolf, I was never one for sentiment. I'll only say this. In my past life as a smith, I made it a point to forge something for those friends I found tolerable. But ever since I joined the Stellaron Hunters...
Oh, right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
You already took it apart?
A long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade, a game controller, and a portable reactor.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Oh, and a cat-scratching post.
When did you find out about these items?
Vaya tela, chaval. Es que este lore está demasiado tope.
We all found out. Think you hit it that well? Please, give me a break. We're a pro team, you know.
Just split it among yourselves. Consider it a keepsake.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but... You are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunters could ever have.
Just a broken blade. That is all.
Blade. En realidad es bastante tierno. Ya lo he dicho.
You talk too much.
Before you go, you have something to say to him too, right?
¿A mí?
To me?
Don't take offense. It's just a few words. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I once lost myself. Unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Just like you when you were first reborn.
Vaya.
Whether we chose this path, or were forced onto it. Leave no room for regret. And never deny the path you've traveled.
Entiendo lo que dices.
Then, let it be. It's time. Do you still remember that passphrase? No need to step forward. Just recite it in your head.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace. Go.
Vaya tela.
Farewell.
Adiós, Blade. Infinity War. Ah, vale, lo de la duda, no.
Everything end. Or truly begin. In the final moments of your life.
En los últimos momentos de tu vida.
What will flicker
¿Qué te
through
pasará
your
por la
mind?
mente?
The devouring. Has it begun? How much time has passed? Sea of clouds. Ambrosial arbor. To think that with death so close, this is the scenery my dreams would conjure. My heartbeat. It's barely audible now. Shuhu. Are you still alive? Am I still alive?
Finally woke up, Yingxing?
Master. I am sorry. You have the wrong person. I am not Yingxing.
A lad your age, yet your head is more muddled than mine. You're talking nonsense in your sleep, boy. It has been ages since we last met. Tell me, have you let your craft go to waste? Your master wishes to see what you can do.
Not a sweet dream of toasts and laughter, nor a nightmare of clashing steel. Instead, it is a dream of returning to the very beginning, to confess my sins before the master who taught me everything. Typical. This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights, back when I first began my training.
La espada del mismo caballero, ¿no?
Looking at it now, it is a crude piece of work.
Senior Frater, are you truly from a short-lived species?
Why do you ask?
I mean, no offense. I just wondered. Why would you come all the way to this Yanzhou to learn the craft?
My home became a grazing ground for those boars and beasts. My parents, they're fertilizer. Unlike you, I won't live to see them wiped out. But my blades will. Look at this blade. Fresh from the forge today. I made it.
That is so cool!
Stop flattering me. This is just a standard issue sword for the Cloud Knights. According to the template, its name should be New Blade 01.
Senior Frater, how could you so thoughtlessly name your own creation? The very first assignment Elder Huayan gave his disciples is what defines a blade? He always says a name carries the weapon's destiny.
A lone cloud drifts. A crane departs the woods. Let's call it Departure, Junior Frater.
Senior Frater, I thought you'd go with Lone Cloud or Guiyun.
La nube solitaria. Vale.
Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her.
Arco curvo.
In the end, it was I who forged the greatest sin.
For me? Thank you. I told you, didn't I? As long as you set your heart on what you love, nothing can stop you. Hey, did you give this bow a name?
I named this bow Lure after a mythical steed from the primeval Imperium. Legend says it was one of the Emperor's finest mounts, a divine beast that could tread over any chasm and lead its master back from the brink of death.
How did you get so off track? Why pick a name meant for a horse? That won't do.
It does not suit me at all. I'm gonna call it recurve bow.
That sounds terrible. It's like my mother naming me human. At least change it to something elegant, like winding stream. Fine. Have it your way.
Look at you! Skilled with both the pen and the sword. You really should not be trapped in this flame wheel forge for the rest of your life. Hey, perfect timing! I have a few friends getting together on the Lafu. Wanna come along?
Staying in a single place your whole life.
Vale.
Jin Yuan's Devastator Glaive. The weapon I promised to
Sueño
forge for him.
meteórico.
Old friends have drifted across the stars, but he remains.
A genius. I suppose Master Jing Liu's swordplay should be no trouble for you then.
You little rascal. Do not try to act like my senior just yet. I am from a short-life species. Xianzhou's swordplay takes hundreds, even thousands of years to master. I simply do not have the time.
I heard your bold claim. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. It seems you think little of us Xianzhou people, then?
My, the future sword champion has sharp ears. It was just drunken rambling. Don't take it to heart. It would be a waste to throw my skills away on the battlefield. You go to the front, and I will forge the divine weapons for you.
All right, deal. Then I want a Devastator Glaive, 4 meters long, decorated with green silk, and you should engrave the blade with cloud patterns. Or maybe lightning.
Wait until you have grown a bit taller. Then it is settled. When the time comes, you shall arm each of us with a weapon of our own. Let us face the fires of war in your place, and handle all that tedious business on your behalf. Come, friends, drink up. We 5 come from all walks of life, but here and now, we are one. Together, we shall bring glory to the Xianzhou, and peace to all who dwell beneath the stars.
By the rainbow and the 10 lords.
Vaya tela.
If I betray our bond.
Esto es brutal, gente. Hay que avanzar, hay que
The
avanzar.
prosthetic arm and sword staff from Mr. La Mancha were works created by my...
Aquí está el bastón del vigilante.
He came to visit me even after I was cast into the shackling prison.
Yingqing. No. Yingqing. How did you end up like this? The shadow has tasted the flesh of abundance within you. You cannot even speak anymore.
La mancha del recuerdo.
Yingqing, look at me. Lift your head. It was only thanks to you, Master, that the shadow of veracity was sealed. I owe you both a debt of gratitude. So I have but one question. Do you want out? If so, just nod. There is always a way out. Just give the word, and I will carve a bloody path to get you out, right now.
There is no need. I must atone for my sins.
I had taken you away from Flamewheel Forge back then, I respect your choice. Just as I did all those years ago.
Pity. So much in this world does not go as we wish.
Buah, es que flipa, eh. El futuro es un Pacha.
This is not my work.
Espada de los cazadores.
This
es la de los
was where my life as
actual.
Blade began.
So you're Blade. You sound like quite the expert on swords. Oh, good timing. What do you make of the sword she's carrying?
The blade itself is fine, but the technique is wrong. Swordsmanship is no song and dance. Power starts at the feet. Only when the eyes and mind follow through will the strike
Vaya
land.
tela, chavales. Me está flipando esta parte, Está muy guapo.
My, oh my, Bladey. You really are the ultimate blade critic. Since you have so much to say, Master, why not forge a legendary blade for each of us?
I put down the hammer a long time ago. My hands cannot do what my mind wants anymore. Fighting with a weapon that does not suit you is just a quicker way to die. From now on, if a sword is needed, let it be mine. This shell of mine is the only blade there is.
Vale, vamos a seguir avanzando. Y entiendo que aquí tenemos la siguiente, ¿no? Esta es la de
Danjin.
La perfora nubes. Vamos a verla. Vamos a ver la perfora nubes, a ver qué pasa, ¿no?
Who I am does not matter. What matters is, do you remember this weapon?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All that happened. You think you can just walk away from it all? You would do well to keep Cloudpiercer by your side. Or next time we meet, I will be the end of you. What a pity. In the end, we still cast our weapons aside.
Vamos a avanzar.
Apprentice, come here.
Finally. Is the end in sight? I am here, Master.
Good. I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret. The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear. My hands are stained with blood. I loathe the reflection it casts back from my blade. But what weighs heaviest on my soul
is the debt I owe you, Master. In this life, I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Let it all out. You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you've yet to show me? It is yet to be named, has it not?
That is a mere scrap from the forging of Shard's sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you. Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw, youthful spirit within it, it burns to the touch. It is the same light that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
Vaya. Esto... Hacía tiempo que una historia no me hacía estar tan pendiente de cada diálogo de todo, ¿eh?
This is where I belong. Buried.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives in such company. Waste not the bounty of the world, but perfect it through craft. To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap and forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
Even for a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade? The answer already lies within you. Go now, and forge it anew.
¿Qué ha sido eso?
Interesting. Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Ying-Chi himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
Shoo.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bit to drag me down with you. A pity, truly.
Wow.
For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's maw, I shall grant you 1,000 years of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again. You shall find no release. Is this not exactly what you call
Vaya tela.
forge it anew? Poor child. You innocent
Corto de miras, dices, ¿sabes? Va a tope, Sufo, ¿eh?
trapped in this waking
¡Hala, hala! ¿Y esto?
life.
Espera. Pedazo de arte.
Tremble at the thought of being forgotten. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds, you spurn my
Vaya.
beautiful gift.
Anda que no mola,
You were once a master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death.
Corregir los errores a tu manera, creando más cadáveres vivientes como yo que ruegan por la muerte sin hallarla. Vaya.
Unnecessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, then this maw shall become your prison for all time. Your body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn.
Are you done
Ya se ha acabado. Oh.
Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shuhu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them. A slave trapped within your mission of compassion.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No, lo está haciendo, que no lo miro. No está intentando, lo está haciendo.
I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end. I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity.
Vaya.
And that struggle, let the maw of this eon husk be the furnace. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again, and not to destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity.
Esto está haciendo top,
The thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission. Are you ready? To
I see now. Very well. Let us see how this duel between the condemned on...
In the end,
Al final, ¿quién forjará a quién
which
para
of us shall
convertirlo en una
forge
espada?
the other?
Oh yeah, chavales, el aura de Blade literal acaba de subir 10 niveles. Madre mía. Bueno, parece que ahora le toca a Himeko. Madre mía, esto ya no me lo esperaba,
When reunited with family after a 15-year separation, 22% of organic life forms will get. Choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead is entirely unheard of. You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himeko?
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantom Moon games. Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone. Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious. In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion. Also, in 1984,
Viajó en
the
Seta de
Arcadian
Pastor de
calendar,
Goliath, ¿no?
he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
The Lord
El Devastador
Ravager
Asat
Asat Pramad.
However, there is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in Plain Arcadia when his... Additionally, The IPC
O
recovered
sea,
a
¿me
commission.
estás diciendo que Ryusuke?
If
No,
right,
no.
please carve a trace of our lasting glory.
He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
Legends of the Grafia clan abound within plain Arcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar seared into your very bloodline from Grafia's struggle against the Legion. Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Grafia clan's curse.
Vale.
Any other conjectures?
There is another possibility.
Otra.
Please forgive me if this sounds out of line. There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramad. He might have even chosen to work for him.
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himiko.
Dad?
Vale.
Do you have a minute to talk?
I do. I'm 1,000% free for you. What brings on this surprise? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himiko. You probably handled her in no time. And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you, everyone at school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Huh? Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express. Praise Hakivilli. Give me 10 seconds. No, make it 8. Your old man is on his way.
There's no need to rush like that.
Love you, kiddo.
I should have seen that coming.
Himiko, open up. It's your dad. Himiko, come over. Tell me more about this.
Vale. Aquí está el Ryusuke.
I originally planned for us to meet at the school, but since you're already here, let me show you around the Express.
Oh, I would love that. I was in such a rush last time. I really want to get a good look at the place where you spent the last 15 years. Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly infinite universe is not some distant godlike Shipe, but a single express.
I have met many artists who dreamed of boarding the Express just to get a closer look at the legacy of trailblazing. So I am curious, how will the great artist Ryusuke evaluate it?
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
I was only joking. There's no need to be so serious.
There's actually so much interesting stuff on this express.
Vaya tela. Va como Pedro por su casa, ¿eh? Ojo allá
This
con la
table
mesa,
is kind of different from the others, isn't it?
A lot of old furniture was destroyed when the Express crashed. Pom-Pom and I spent quite some time picking the right replacements.
Ah, out with the old, in with the new, huh? Well, the Express has been running for years, so it's only natural to have to patch things up every now and then. You must have had a hard time keeping it running.
It's not that hard. I'm used
Ya
to
está
it.
acostumbrada, dice.
Just as I thought. The Astral Express looks amazing inside.
Vale.
These chandeliers.
The designer used the skeleton
El esqueleto de una
of a
ballena
void
cantante lo
song
hacía,
whale as a
Otela.
reference. It catches the eye of many people who board.
Está muy guapo, ¿eh? Claro, ahora vamos a aprender cosas de Expreso. ¿Veis? Esto es lo que os digo. Una misión que desde que he empezado a jugarla, hoy no me ha cansado para nada. No es como lo que han hecho en el Genshin, bros. O sea, me ha costado la vida completar la misión del Conte de Genshin. Y sigo pensando que la parte de autor y todo eso, de las 7 horas que ha durado, en 3 horas, 4, creo que sale una quest mucho más tragable y disfrutable. Aquí lo están haciendo bien. Yo creo que queda una horita o así, pero y eso os digo, aquí me lo he gozado todo lo que he visto aquí me ha gustado. Y está continuando bien la historia. Tenemos este momento de Himeko que sí que tiene sentido. Claro, es lo que os digo, es que esto sí que tiene sentido. El Genshin le mete mucho relleno. Y es lo que digo, al final, si me metes solo 3 horas de historia en una actualización, me da igual, me lo voy a disfrutar, luego hay eventos ahí que hacer. Y a ver, yo entiendo que todos queremos que la historia avance, pero es que justamente en Honkai no hay ese problema, porque no es como Genshin, que es una trama tan larga, que la vas a... O sea, todo como que continúa aquí, enlazan cosas, pero te lo vas disfrutando. O sea, Plan Arcadia, desde que hemos llegado a los juegos Fabuluna, me están encantando. Se pueden permitir hacer, yo qué sé, en 5 o 6 versiones. Vale, ahora estamos en la 4. Estamos en la... Perdón, la 4.3, ¿vale? Que dura toda la historia principal de Fabuluna. Echarle hasta la 4.5 o 4.6, ¿vale? Que luego pueden hacer algo, podemos volver a Anforius, ver cómo está evolucionando todo, podemos irnos a una cosa como lo que hicieron con Hulei en 2 versiones, y es una auténtica locura. Es que no hace falta más, o sea, y lo disfrutas, y todo el Honkai he dicho, ostras, qué guapo. Sí que es verdad que creo que en Anforius se rayaron con el texto, pero aquí no lo están haciendo tan largo, tan complicado, lo están haciendo muy disfrutable, como lo que fue con Onipenal, que cada de versión que sacaban era como, guau, tío, la historia, guau, flipante, y luego te sacan lo de Hulei, es que es brutal, de verdad. Yo pienso que lo están haciendo muy bien con Honkai. Y ZZ igual, ZZ lo veo bastante bien.
Aren't you tired of talking non-stop?
Are you actually worried about me? I am so touched.
Me conmueve, dice Daniel.
Perfect. I'll make you some coffee.
Might as well swing by the meeting car to say hi to that, Intellitron buddy.
Pom-Pom finds Himeko's father very easygoing.
Himeko, come on. Let's walk together.
Vamos al vagón de fiestas. ¡Hala!
Intellitron buddy!
Rumor has it that the drinks in the World's End Tavern are all brewed from jokes. Since we are in plain Arcadia, any single joke before a drink would be second to none. Since there is only a single joke, it is quite literally second to none. Mr. Ryusuke, the tension detected in your micro-expressions has increased by 33% since our last encounter.
Oh, nonsense. Himeko is brewing up a cup of coffee just for me. Is there anything in the world more wonderful than that?
A cup of hot coffee right before the end. This must be what they mean by life is short and bitter.
Huh. Well, now I see why they call you Shush. A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger. See, now one day, they ordered a drink from a service robot on the Express and told it a joke.
A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a I have retrieved the same joke from the archived logs. It is indexed under the title, An Unfunny Joke.
But did you know, the first time the robot heard that joke, it laughed with pure joy.
Don't go filling Shush with nonsense. Its database is already enough of a mess. Dad, here's your coffee.
This cup is huge. Himeko, tell me,
Are you still holding a grudge against me?
What are you talking about? Now drink up while it's still hot.
Analyzing components. Results show coffee concentrate, Heldoran butterfly scales, a species of fish from a gas giant, trace amounts of iron particles, and various other unknown substances.
Mr. Shars, you must be exhausted after telling all those cool jokes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee to warm you up, huh?
My inspiration circuit is vibrating. My radar indicates that the conductor requires my immediate assistance. Good luck, Mr. Ryusuke.
Oh, Himeko, if I do not make it out of here, please deliver my resignation to Miss Dolly. Tell her I will not be coming in tomorrow, which is really no different from any other day.
Pues nada. A beber café, chavales. Menuda locura. Dice que el café está buenísimo.
The coffee tastes like heaven.
Oh, want another cup?
Himeko, Miss Dolly told me that back when you were a school assistant, you used to bring a massive pot of coffee for everyone every single day. They still talk about it to this day. It would be selfish of me to keep this all for myself. I simply must bring some back for the other teachers to sample.
I am afraid it will be long cold by the time you get it to them. But as you said, it is time for us to head to the school. We must return to the source of all these tragedies.
Bueno, Himeko pone los puntos sobre las sillas y dice, vamos a la escuela.
Are you truly ready to say your goodbyes? We can stay a little longer if you like.
We should go now. I have been ready for 15 years.
Váyatela.
It has been 15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day over and over, even if they are merely shadows of the past.
Oh, you're right. Let us use one final goodbye to
Senior, you are back! We're all waiting for you.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Himeko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Could you please use your amazing imagenesis skills to decorate the stage for us?
Mia, stop bothering Himeko all the time. If you and the others hadn't slacked off on the rooftop, we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done, Ms. Dolly is going to skin me alive.
You should start by tidying up those ribbons. Once we are finished with the classroom, we will all come and give you a hand.
Wait, did you hear that? It's him. He's back again.
Everyone, hide. Don't let them find us. Run, Senior. The Herald of Death is back.
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm here. No more running away. We don't have to face any Herald of Death anymore.
Really?
When have I ever led you astray?
Eh?
Look, even the dean has arrived. Let us run through the anniversary program.
Right now? But we still have so much left to do. The decorations are nowhere near finished.
No te preocupes por las decoraciones, que nos encargamos de todo.
It is all right. We have plenty of time. This sunset will linger for a very long while. Just long enough for us to finish our celebration. I hereby declare that the Grafia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has officially begun. Since the other grades are not with us today, we shall keep the proceedings simple. According to our school motto, every student must truly understand their purpose before they depart from these grounds. Students, have you all discovered who you wish to become?
Why so serious? It's only a rehearsal. Well, in that case, I'm going to be an artist. And not just any artist. I will be even better than you, Senior.
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia Guild. I want to learn how to create even more interesting imaginae.
I want to study cinematography and become a director. I want to capture every single moment of happiness in the Arcadia.
I hope that in 10 or even 20 years, you will all still hold these dreams close to your hearts. And now, please welcome our distinguished graduate representative, Himeko, to the stage to offer...
Our senior is doing this? That doesn't happen a lot.
Himeko? Are you nervous? Relax. Give us a smile.
Sonríe, ¿sabes? Cada vez que oigo un sonreír de buen deseo es como creepy. La verdad que me ha gustado mucho toda la puesta hasta ahora. Yo creo que ahora, lo que os digo, aquí debería de ir cerrando un poco ya todo. No digo el directo, digo esta parte de la escuela de grafía. Es que la gente que está diciendo que esto es relleno, o sea, yo creo que no han jugado a la versión, o sea, me parece absurdo. ¿Qué relleno?
Himeko, see you around.
Himeko, what's with the sad face? It's not like we'll never see each other again. Farewell.
Belle. Full wish. Mia. Safe travels, everyone. "15 years. The blood-stained games that altered the course of so many lives have finally come to an end."
If only I had not lost myself in my own grief. If only I had looked after that child properly. Well, perhaps everything would have been different. It was not only the herald of death that pushed her towards that abyss.
Fullwish said that it took Plain Arcadia 15 whole years to kill her. Will this world ever get better, Dad?
I don't know, but I'm willing to believe in it.
Dad, all these years, just what have you been doing?
Is that concern I hear in your voice?
If you say so.
After the blood-stained games, I traveled to many different worlds. Every time I set foot on a new planet, my thoughts always returned to you. Until one day, I happened to see news about the Astral Express. The person on that screen was so different from the daughter in my memories. I was afraid, to be sure. I did not want to disturb the life you had found. As long as I never saw you in person, I could keep telling myself that lie. My daughter had fulfilled her dreams to soar among the stars.
Von Walk? Owenly? New Londinium? Step by step, I made my way into the very bedtime stories you used to tell me.
¿Y con Saber? ¿Y con Juego? ¿Eso sería un equipo bueno? Digo yo.
In this vast universe,
el Blade nuevo con Gilgamesh y con Saber. Le metemos a Juego y tenemos ahí un equipazo, creo, ¿eh?
You may have been a poor excuse for a father. Thank you for setting me on this trailblazing path.
Same here. Thank you for fighting so hard to be here alive. It's still early, huh? Let's have a walk around the campus. I have something very important to tell you. But it can wait.
Something very important?
No. Give me just a moment to gather my thoughts. Nice weather today. Let's go downstairs.
Oh my god, it's her!
Oh my gosh, I'm such a huge fan. Senior Himiko! Oh wow, she actually looked at me.
Vamos un poco rápidos, ¿eh?
Her navigator aura is incredible.
Astral Express, I love you!
Esto es muy raro.
Song, baby.
Baseball Raccoon didn't come?
Oh, Himiko is so pretty.
¿Qué?
It gladdens me that my daughter is so popular. But you're all supposed to be in class right now.
The Herald of Death incident just ended. It is only right to let them breathe and relax.
To think that it all happened only yesterday. Young people really do have a way of returning to their carefree selves so quickly. I suppose it is because they believe the Astral Express will always be there to save them. It brings back memories of you as a little girl. Whenever you heard someone mention the universe.
That is true. The very first Imagine I ever that little fellow.
Ah, es por la Fabuluna, tenías
I
razón.
was so
Lo acaba de decir.
determined to fly higher and higher. To this day, I still wonder if it ever truly reached the moon. Dad, do you still remember it?
How could I ever forget? That thing came crashing down and poked a hole right through Miss Seadrake's tail. I had to take you to apologize in person. I ended up redrawing the tail myself to make it right. These days, I wouldn't be able to handle that kind of trouble anymore. My poor old back wouldn't allow it.
Now that I am free from the weathering curse, you don't have to spend your life wandering the stars anymore. Why don't you just settle down here? I just can't face the thought of coming back to nothing but an empty home again.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Bueno, vamos a echar un vistazo a la hora de fabulación.
The Imagenesis classroom is ahead. Ms. Dolly?
Ahí va.
I never noticed it before, but on closer inspection, this classroom is so much bigger than it used to be. It must be because of that incident.
Of course. Well, since I couldn't get you onto the real Astral Express back then, I figured drawing you a substitute instead would be easy enough.
The principal himself imaginated an express and went tearing across the campus with his daughter in tow.
It even made the front page of the dual-mentioned city news back then.
Vaya tela.
Looking back, you were always such a bright and spirited girl.
If it weren't for those dreams you gave me, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Ojo.
I'll never forget. Whenever the weathering curse flared up, you would always sit by my bedside and hold my hand, telling me the stories of Sir Camor.
That was always your favorite. Whenever your fever refused to break, you would cling to my sleeve, just wouldn't let go. So, I would start from the moment Sir Camor invented the diving device, and go all the way to the second voyage of the Interstellar Explorers. Like clockwork, right about then, you would close your eyes and drift off to sleep.
Yeah, that was the first story you ever told me. And the very story that helped me make up my mind.
Vaya.
Even if I could never leave this place, if fixing the express meant sending just one soul to the stars,
Dígase.
that would be enough for me. Yet before I knew it, I'd already traveled far beyond anything I ever imagined as a child. I think I understand how you felt back then. Perhaps one day, I'll set down my duties as the navigator and come back to this place too.
What about the Astral Express?
A crew of the most incredible nameless will keep the express sailing on.
Like a teacher watching their student, or a father his daughter. I understand that feeling. Then your dad will always be here at home waiting for you.
So, what is this important thing you need to tell me about?
Yeah, that important thing.
Dad, are you hiding something from me?
I knew I couldn't hide it for long. Himiko.
Se viene. Se viene el bombazo.
I am sick.
What?
¿Enfermo? ¿Qué?
This isn't the right place for this discussion. Let's go to my office.
¿Cómo que está enfermo? Pensaba que iba a decir, soy el anuncia muertes o algo así, yo qué sé. Me acabo de llevar un golpe de...
I know what you're about to ask. I do not share the Grafía lineage, which is why, in the end, Ryusuke was just a useless man who couldn't save his wife or daughter, or even himself.
Tell me, what happened in the past 15 years?
You've seen my portfolio, haven't you? Those worlds are just like plain Arcadia. Every single one of them has fallen victim to the demon from beyond.
Vale.
In those places, luck is a very real thing. And the demon from beyond can manipulate misfortune.
What does that even mean?
In ways beyond comprehension, you feel misfortune crashing down like a tidal wave. Solar storms, diamond rain, system failures, one disaster after another. But if you make it out alive, bizarre strokes of luck come swarming back to you. And so the cycle repeats, washing over the world, tearing it apart.
It sounds more insane than the Phantasmoon games.
The universe is sheer madness, beyond all reason. I survived over and over, yet my body has become as fragmented as Grafía once was. Is this his way of torturing the rebels? I don't know. But by the time I realized it, there was no escape.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have reached out to the IPC's doctors.
It's no use. I've been chasing after him my whole life. Himiko, remember when you first learned to paint? I told you then why we must paint the beauty that we see.
Because the ugly, the despicable, and the cowardly, they endure forever through evasion, like beasts driven by survival. Beauty remains ever fleeting. Just as heroes find their end in sacrifice, and stars dissolve after they shine, humans have surpassed their animal nature. We face our pain and our end to win a dignity that the vast universe cannot ignore. So we must capture what is noble and bright to show that such things truly lived. As for the barbaric and the low, they will endure regardless, needing no witness to their existence.
But Himiko, you are no longer the one who paints. You have become the very splendor that I strive to capture. Fate works in mysterious ways. I'm so glad to see you once more in my final moments, watching you fulfill your childhood dream. You are standing before me as the navigator of the...
I should have come back earlier.
Vaya tela.
No. I am the one who came back too late. I've thought about it 1,000 times. On that final night of the bloodstained games, if only someone had been there to sit by your side. After everything, does this tardy father still even deserve to hear what his daughter wants to say?
If you're willing.
Te contaré todo lo que pasó.
Thank you, Akiveli. Thank you, Himeko.
All of this happened after you went away. You were jumping from one job to the next, and for 4 long years, I had heard nothing from you. During those 4 years, I found the stranded express deep in the canvas world and kept trying to repair it. Watching the Phantom Moon grow fuller, I remembered the mask that had been handed down through our family for generations. If I could claim victory in the Phantom Moon games, then perhaps by harnessing the divine authority of elation, it might just be possible to set the Express in motion once more. But the Herald of Death was a complete madman, and he smashed every dream to pieces.
These bloodstains. The Herald of Death is heading to Dovebrook. He's already killed so many people.
Ojo, que llevamos a la joven Himeko,
When will it be enough?
Himeko, are you afraid?
You're asking if I'm afraid? Of course I am. After seeing all that carnage along the way. Belle, Mia, everyone was splattered everywhere. Like spray paint, twisted and crushed. They watched themselves turn into... while they were still alive.
But Himeko...
I'm okay.
El diseño de Himeko joven mola mucho, ¿eh?
If I don't stop him right here and win the Phantom Moon games, there will be no tomorrow for anyone, let alone a new journey for the Astral And someone needs to avenge those students at the Academy.
That is not your...
I know hunting down the Herald of Death isn't my responsibility. If I turn around and walk away, no one will blame me. But I am already here. I can't let him get away.
Vale.
Yeah.
El mundo de ayer,
I'm not really scared anymore. Really.
Warning. Warning. Rogue supplicant has entered
Ostras.
Dovebrook district.
Los ha reventado
The
todos.
suppression squad sent by the Department of Aberration Defense. They're all gone. Completely wiped out. I struggled through the pain as the Herald of Death dragged and... But these stains... Is he really so far gone that he's using himself as paint? Even so, he still managed to break through the blockade ahead. That's terrifying.
To take down a monster?
I think I've got it. But first, I need to buy some time.
Let me handle that for you.
All right. But buying time is easier said than done. It's too narrow here. We need more room. The best bet is to pin the Herald down on that bridge. I'll take all the wish power I've gathered since the Phantom Moon became full, and use it as fuel to paint it into existence. The sheer destructive force unleashed from creating a massive object will break him and leave him completely incapacitated.
But by doing this, even if we defeat him, you would be giving up any hope of winning the Phantom Moon games.
Yeah. By burning all the wish power. But even if I did win the games and restart the Express, to set the Express in motion with Aha's power, while standing by as innocent people are slaughtered by monsters, someone who does that has no right to call themselves a nameless.
Di que sí.
Oh, I knew I should have stuffed an orbital
Un cañón
cannon or a
orbital o una
molecular
tierra
saw into the
monomolecular.
case.
Es que es Himeko, tío. Es lo que decís. O sea, de verdad, muchas gracias a todos los que estáis aquí en directo. Somos más de 100. Entiendo que es algo que la gente esperaba. Es lo que os digo. Creo que al final Pues es lo que decimos, ¿no? O sea, al final Himeko es un personaje que obviamente es la máscara.
Black Birch, the masked fool?
¿Abedo oscuro?
The one who turned Gotham City upside down not long ago? Only 2 supplicants are left in the game.
In other words,
just like those legends I grew up with. A hero confronting a monster. I will take him down.
Tienes que derrotarlo por el expreso, por ti y por todos los amiguitas de la grafia.
Himeko. Fly over the horizon and
what a beautiful sight that will be. Then consider this the first world to be saved before
the very first stop, then? It'll certainly be quite...
Pues nada.
The stench. It's about time.
So exquisite! These flowers blooming in plain Arcadia. Ooh, I can hear them dancing at the tips of my nerves. What is that? You say this is not enough? Still not enough! I need more pigment! I mix my colors with screams of terror and pray for the catecholamines to drown me. Department head.
Se le va un poquito, un poquito. El 1 al 10 un 20, pero se le va. Vaya tela. ¡Ajá, topía!
I shall become her! Another new shade, dazzling, shattered crimson.
Serás tú, todo lo que me faltaba, dice. Se viene boss, ¿eh? ¿No? Se viene boss.
Stop. Right there.
¿Cómo que para un momento?
So, you actually conquered the Herald of Death and set the Astral Express in motion once more at the end of the blood-stained games. I believe in your bravery. When confronted by death, you will undoubtedly choose to resist. But you were so frail and sickly. How could you possibly defeat the Herald of Death, who slaughtered every single supplicant? And how could you hope to repair such a massive, stranded express? Well, the answer is clear. It would be impossible for you. That is, unless you had another person helping you. Don't deny it yet. I've been tested by you enough along the way. So now, give your father a little room to breathe. While I was gathering your belongings, I found some of the manuscripts you left behind. There were 2 distinct sets of handwriting upon those pages. Legend says that during the Canvas Age, the grand artist Whitebow painted his late daughter onto a scroll and breathed life into her. Suppose, just suppose, that my brilliant daughter created a likeness of herself, a self-portrait so perfect that it breathed and moved with her. If that is the truth, then every mystery is explained. During that night of the blood-stained games, a girl at death's door, and an imaginary she created, followed the trail of the Herald of Death all the way to Duff, as a monster bearing Shuhu's flesh and a supplicant lost to madness. Marcus Antali defeated the pair before him without lifting a finger. Driven by pure instinct, he slowly closed in on them. Little did he know that he was walking straight into a trap. The moment he drew near, a massive iron fist was imaginated from the sky above. It was the night of July 22nd, 1984, of the Arcadian calendar.
El expreso astral, ¿no?
A colossal, over 10,000 sightings reported a giant arm descending from the sky that evening. In the hours that followed, the Department of Aberration Defense confirmed that the Herald of Death. Theories were endless.
Was it a
Una nueva
divine act
corporación.
by
Ya.
art?
Era
Or a
después
weapon
astral.
built by the... It was just an art. Yet beneath the brush of a girl who yearned for the stars, it became an extension of humanity's reach.
Vale.
The girl achieved her dream, and the stars set sail once more. Truly a most romantic fairy tale. And now, unfortunately, I have to destroy this fairy tale myself.
You don't believe me?
I have no idea who you truly are. But that little girl who roamed for trailblazing, my frail and sickly daughter, from the very beginning, Himeko, never left plain Arcadia.
That is not something you should joke about.
You know better than I do whether I'm joking or not. By the way, things outside aren't looking good. The Arcadia is drowning in problems. Is it really wise to stay here instead of helping the younger crew members?
Those kids are all grown up now. They can handle their mission. And as for myself,
Váyatela.
I am staying right here to deal with the biggest problem of all.
Vale. Y ahora volvemos con mi momento. Vale.
Are you intending to stay here until the outcome is revealed?
It might take forever for him to return. Or maybe, if I just complain and say, I wish Blade were here, he'll...
Tranquila. Aparecerá.
Anyway, it was his choice. We already said our goodbyes.
Uf.
Thank you for staying with him until the very end.
Now, it is time to deal with your matters. Gray-haired boy. You seek me out with her token in hand.
Yo te dije que venía.
Already told me? Our first meeting was just before we took the boat here.
¿Cómo?
I only answered the call of wish power because of that mask. The one painted by Evanesia. Without it, I would not be here. So, who is this me you speak of?
Me, of course.
Not you again.
El sinvergüenza,
Mimi
¿no?
will always be a
Lo hemos
me.
visto al principio cuando llegamos al hotel. Aquí está. Asat Pramad.
Misfortune and I share one thing in common. We both enjoy dropping in uninvited. A reunion after 1,000 years. Grafía, it has been a long time.
Vaya tela.
Asat Pramad.
Vamos a pelear. Lo sabía. No iba a ser tan sencillo.
Back in Ingford Hermitage, what you heard was only half the story. 1,000 years ago, amidst the ruins of Ahatopia, I found a baby girl on the verge of death. Her cold, lifeless body reminded me of the legend of Elation. Aha heard an infant cry and burst into laughter. Too bad I never did get the joke. I infused that child with the power of destruction, giving her the rebirth of a Void Ranger. I taught her to paint her monstrous beasts, using the life of the veracity as pigment. Grafía, your name was your commission, to paint the world and carve a trace of our lasting glory. You were doing so well. Right up until you saw that express crash.
Since that day, I have had nothing to do with you or your destruction.
Sí, que sí, gracias.
Your failure began the moment you tried to destroy the Express. All you did was turn the spirit of the Nameless into a rallying cry for rebellion. I took the power you forced upon me and used it to save the innocent. You commanded me to record the end of work.
So, you think putting on a human mask makes you one of the Trailblazers? Look at yourselves. That weathering curse is still.
Buah, esto va a ser brutal. Yo me esperaba un boss o algo, pero hombre, supongo que algunos nos meterán, siempre nos meten algo así, más en estos momentos. Supongo que Asat Pramad va a ser el boss. ¿No? Digo yo, digo yo. Mañana sí, es que mañana, a ver, hoy he publicado lo que os he comentado, hoy he publicado a última hora de la noche el de Blade, ¿vale? Entonces esto, lo suyo sería intentar, por eso son dos partes, ya editado la primera, lo que estaba pues de chill, descansando, entrenando y eso. El plan es intentar, ya es que es macho tardísimo, son casi las 2 de la mañana, gente, o sea, tened en cuenta. Pues hoy ya soy, o sea, estamos en día 3, ¿no? Ya oficialmente, pues el plan sería subir esto para que lo tengáis a lo largo del día. Incluso si puedo subir los dos y ya termina esta historia, por lo que os digo, es que viene lo del NTE, vienen cositas y esto yo quiero que lo tengáis y que lo disfrutéis porque está brutal. Es auténtica anónima.
¿Himeko?
¿Himeko?
I've had my fill of this drama. Now, I'm dying to see how your face handles my fist.
For 1,000 years, I have painted them over and over again. Tell me, Asat Pramad, are you prepared to face their fury?
I have more important things to do than linger here. Why not let them have a taste instead? Come forth. Demonstrate your defiance.
Is it over?
No.
Watch out!
Pity. Such a clean strike. But the odds of success are 0.
The restraint check failed?
A 1 in 10,000 chance. The moment I cast the dice, the outcome is fixed. Remove the mask, protagonist. It doesn't suit you. As for you, your end is decided. Farewell.
Sorry. I have failed.
What? Pues aquí tenemos la batalla. Toca enfrentarnos a Grafía, gente, así que vamos a darlo todo. Vale. Vale, vamos a atacar primero en normal. Vamos a poner la velocidad. Y la clave aquí es el Cherón, ¿vale? Vale, nos protege, perfecto. Aquí tiramos ataque ráfaga, bien. Vale. Y vamos allá. Bien. Crítico de 11.000, 11k. Y aquí está la clave, con Jingliu vamos a ir un poco a full, ¿vale? Por aquí podemos hacer uno, pero necesitamos atacar normal. Vale, va, invoca 2 soldados. Vale. Ojo, meten bastante. Madre mía, madre mía. Vamos con rafaguita, ¿vale? Uf, meten mucho.
Another journey begins.
Vale.
Destined for oblivion.
Vamos a soltar
I weep for the departed.
la ulti. Hay que intentar bajar rápido a Grafía. O sea, fijaos que le quitamos poco. O sea, con todo lo que tenemos. O sea, vaya tela. Ya me han matado el prota, tío. No he hecho nada y ya me lo han matado. Tremendo. Voy a tener que estar curando todo el rato. Si no, va a morir otra vez. Vale, bueno, ya tenemos para tirar aquí la ulti, ¿vale? Eso es lo importante. Vale, ahora ya tenemos la picadora, así que ya sabéis cómo va esto. La tengo con el crítico a tope, así que a full. Y vamos a hacerlo otra vez para bajarle a un 60, ¿vale? Más o menos. A ver. 69, bien, vale. Por aquí lo que os digo, curar. Con ella vamos a curar. Con el prota vamos a pegar tranquilamente. Vamos a pegar motivada. ¡Vamos! ¡Al lío! Vale, seguimos. A 60 y 65, ¿vale? A ver, el curar es importante. 62. La que más quita es el churón. Y ahí vamos a 60, ¿no? Está aguantando que flipas. Está mucho, tío. Vamos a curar. Vaya tela con gracia, o sea, locura. Tenemos que curar. Ataque aquí normal y se viene lo fuerte, ¿no? Ahí está, vale. Me he cortado uno de los atacantes. Seguimos otra vez con esto, va. Vale. Potenciación, me la voy a jugar. Vale. Rafalita buena. Con daño aumentado, baja 50, bien. Es que si no me curo me revienta, ¿eh? Me poca broma. Solo hemos quitado el 50%, ojo. Vale. Reaja. Vamos allá. Le quito un 9%, es absurdo. Vamos a quitarnos uno de estos. Vamos. El momento ha llegado. Tengo que curar. ¿Ya? Claro, es que tengo el prota. Sí, es lo que me estoy diciendo, que tengo el prota que no le he metido artefactos, tío. F en el chat, pero bueno, no pasa nada, no os preocupéis, no os preocupéis. Claro, por eso es tan fácil que mate, porque tiene 1200 de vida, el pobre. Tremenda F. Potenciación y defensa. Vamos a ver el daño aumentado, ¿no? Pues curamos. O sea, le queda un 23 para esta primera fase, así que vamos allá, ¿eh? Ataque AD. Le quita el momento de aja un poquito más, a ver si bajamos un poco. Y ahora pues voy a tirar esto antes de que sea tarde. Creo que le podemos romper la guardia, ¿eh? Ahora mismo. A ver. No lo sé. Le bajamos a un 10, 5. Vale, 4. Y ahora ya le bajamos a un 1. Y vale, primera fase quitada. Fase 2. ¡Hala! ¿Qué dices, tío?
We need to finish this fast and catch up to Asat Pramad. Looks like I have to use level 999 one more time.
No need for that. If a sword is needed, let it be mine.
¿Eh?
Have you thought it through? What defines a blade? The sharpness that endures after all has worn away. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron.
Wow.
Die a thousand deaths. Tempered into a blade. What? Not even a welcome back.
Laughter is humanity's anthem.
Vale. Espada 1000 veces forjada, vamos allá.
You will serve as the tempering fire.
No way! Blade! You answered my prayers.
1 in 10 chance of survival.
Vamos, Blade.
I choose to survive.
Tenemos a Blade, ahora esto es fácil ya, ¿eh?
What happened to her?
This is Asat Pramad's handiwork. We have to bring her to her senses first.
Vale. Tenemos todo lo que hace falta para ganar, gente. Vamos a ello.
Nowhere to run. Now I can go another 500.
Vamos, que esta potencia le quita mucho. Ya sabéis cómo va esto. Vamos a tirar todo lo que tenemos. Vamos a por ello. Ahí está. ¡Vamos, Jinju!
Not kidding. Didn't see that coming. The crowd loves a good plot.
You will serve as the
Vamos, Blade, ayúdanos.
Ready for death.
55 se le baja el 50, ¿no? Más o menos. 48. Digamos también esto que también quita bastante. Baja. Es la última. Vamos a curarnos. Gracias. Boom. Vale, ahora vamos a atacar. Llegamos a ataque de Blade otra vez. Boom. Vamos a un ataque que haga daño para ir quitando. Seguimos aquí con Jinju a tope. Vale. Rafaguita, cargamos casi de especial. Vamos con otra rafa por aquí, bajamos a 25, ¿no? Me ha reventado. No. Otra. Vamos, vamos. Se puede, tenemos a 2 unidades, pero da igual. La clave es que aguanta Cherón y que le tenemos la habilidad. Eso estaría bastante padre, que diría yo, ¿no? Vamos a hacer ataque aquí, pum, fuera. Tiramos la habilidad. Vamos a Dios. Y fuera. Blade, haz los honores. Buah. ¿Y ahora qué?
I hope I am not too late.
Are you kidding? Your timing is impeccable, Blady.
Jeje.
But isn't this a bit much? How did you even change outfits? What happened down there?
I used the Leviathan's maw to imprison Shuho. But that doesn't matter.
What matters is that you made it out alive and got the job done.
Di que sí. Es un grande este Blade.
I have made a decision. This time, I will stay and become a supplicant. I am joining the Phantas Moon Games.
What? You're going to stay here and poke your nose into this world's business too?
Let us settle this first. Are you okay?
Thank you. All of you.
Detendremos a Asat Pramad. Te lo prometo.
I will do everything I can to help you. As long as the canvas remains, Asat Pramad cannot kill me. You have fulfilled what Evanescia entrusted to you. It was all me. For 1,000 years, I was the one obsessed with bearing every responsibility alone. Asat Pramad was right after all. I have been a ghost of 1,000 years past, arrogant enough to think my seal over the world in canvas was unbreakable. I really believed that accumulated wish power would be enough to strike him down when he returned. We are up against the same nightmare that survived a whole Sindearth age. The same monster that an entire era could not even overcome.
Just how did he even sneak into the world in canvas?
The first time I stepped into Inkford Hermitage, a strange whisper tried to latch onto me. Maybe that was the first step in Asat Pramad's plan to influence.
Ahí está. Luego tomó la forma de grafía para manipular mi máscara. Incluso me enseñó a invocar la verdadera grafía. Al final se salió con la suya. Luego tomó la forma de grafía para manipular mi máscara.
So, this guy has only been after one thing this whole time.
Romper la barrera del mundo del cuadro.
And to awaken the husk of the veracity, we need to leave this place as soon as possible. The giant maw that swallowed me is starting to stir.
But he mentioned he had something more important to do. What is that even supposed to mean? He has so much on his plate, no way he can split himself into pieces and handle everything at once, right?
1,000 years ago, the demon lord from beyond invaded Ahatopia. The power he unleashed was beyond all comprehension. He could appear in places thousands of miles apart at the exact same time, as if he possessed countless incarnations.
What?
¿Qué?
He said he was meeting a genuine.
Dijo que iba a ver a una auténtica Himeko.
Himeko, she's in trouble.
Está en peligro. Ostras, ostras.
The biggest problem? Do you mean me?
You said that classroom was a secret place of your own creation. Yet Full Wish seemed to know everything about it. You are far too familiar with the Express. Yet there is no way my father could have ever set foot on it. And another thing. When we first met up earlier, you said it had been 15 years. But my father clearly left much earlier than that. Your story is riddled with holes. Or rather, you never even intended to pretend.
You are the only person I can never seem to lie to. And about that last point, it was just a slip of the tongue.
Stop this pathetic act. You are not him. You who dare to impersonate my father. Show your true self.
It seems our pleasant little father-daughter chat has come to an end. Buying time, keeping me pinned down. Oh, you played your part well along the way. If I proved to be more dangerous than anticipated, you would be right there to shield your companions. But, Navigator, you still overlooked one possibility. Why don't you try to guess at what exact point did I take Ryosuke's place? It happened on the day that man, in his desperate search for the source of the weathering curse to save his family, was destroyed by me. That year, Himeko was 6. At her mother's funeral, she met her father for the first time.
Madre mía.
You are lying.
I have told you only one lie in all these years, my dear. Nice to meet you. I'm your father, Ryosuke.
All that effort, all those years spent by my side. What are you really planning?
Even I find it hard to tell what goes on in this head of mine sometimes. But now, as I look at your face, at that exquisite expression, it all makes sense. I had so much fun playing a father. And the best part, that was not even the most fun I have
puro
had
cine, gente.
today.
Puro cine. Bueno, yo creo que esto se está acabando y nos van a dejar con un cliffhanger que flipas,
Asat Pramad just showed up at the tavern. We are under attack by Asat Pramad. Dan Heng and I will do everything we can to cover Yao Guang.
I've played along this far, so why not make it interesting? Let us add a dash of red to our little opening. You have proven your theory by tearing off the mask of Ryosuke. It's a courtesy. The ugliest lie of the Trailblaze.
Qué guapo esto, ¿no?
When the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you.
The girl looked up at the stars, but in her heart, she was terrified of setting out. In the end, she left her wishes to someone else. As for her, she chose to lie in a grave and stay in the Arcadia forever. Ryosuke's daughter Himeko is long dead. When she saw how vast the stars really were, just as the Trailblaze will
Madre
always
mía, chavales.
converge with the
La piel de gallina de lo que ha pasado en este capítulo, ¿eh?
inspiring obliteration.
Me ha encantado. O sea, os lo digo de verdad. Ha sido cine. Se viene.
So, you really are a fake.
Right back at you.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its splendor, once I beheld the Astral Express rise again towards the stars here.
Since then, you have known 15 long years of unbroken peace. It's been a while, old friend.
For 15 years it was I, Asat Pramad, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
Vaya tela. Se va a quedar aquí, os lo digo yo, seguro. Ahí está, el reino inexistente. Jeje. Hemos desbloqueado a Mortenax Blade para el expreso, ¿vale? Objetos conseguidos. Y nada, esto de aquí, titulares, esto lo vamos a ver. Me ha parecido una flipada muy buena. ¿Qué queréis que os diga, gente? O sea, a ver. Obviamente yo creo que en el próximo directo hablaremos un poquito de todo lo que ha pasado aquí, porque no es poco, ¿vale? Pero es que ha sido una locura, todo. O sea, me ha parecido una auténtica locura. Tenemos un montón de, ya sabéis, de cositas de ir avanzando en la historia, así que vamos a venir por aquí para coger todo esto, ¿vale? Y lo que os digo, han pasado cosas. Muchas cosas. El expreso, claro, aquí seguimos avanzando con todo y tenemos todas las misiones nuevas ya completas de la trama, pero lo que os digo, creo que obviamente hasta la siguiente versión vamos a estar pendientes de esto. Han sabido hacer algo que dices, ostras, qué guapo, ¿no? O sea, madre mía. Lo bueno es eso, tenemos la misión Trazacaminos, así que ya sabéis que nos sube ahí un par de niveles guapos. Ahora ya sabéis que lo han puesto en 800 cada fase, así que se puede hacer bastante bien. Y bueno, ¿qué queréis que os diga? Esto, auténtica locura, gente. Bueno, yo soy una cosa que sí que creo que podemos mirar ahora, ¿vale? Para ir cerrando el directo. Y es el tema de que, ya sabéis que en la tienda, ¿vale? Si venimos a... No, esto es un anónimo. Aquí el evento, ¿vale? Para el próximo directo me gustaría que me dijerais qué os molaría ver. Tenemos por un lado, ¿vale? El tema del evento este de batalla de aviones. Tenemos también, lo que os digo, luego se ven más eventos, como ya sabéis, ¿vale? Pero bueno, tenemos el arbitraje y todo esto. Y aún hay cositas que hay que ir haciendo, ¿vale? Así que tenemos moviditas varias que podremos ir gestionando. Pero, ¿qué queréis que os diga? Hemos visto una parte que yo creo que a nivel de historia ha avanzado mucho todo. Y por lo menos yo me he quedado como muy loco, ¿no? En plan de, guau, es que ha sido un no parar, tíos. Ha sido un no parar. Se supone que había canjeado, ¿no? Todo lo de la tienda, de los canjes y tal. Así que en principio tengo lo que os digo. Tengo aquí lo de los personajes que podemos coger. Tenemos lo de los conos de luz que puedo pillar. Yo veré cuáles pillo. Pero bueno, vamos a canjear por lo menos lo que os digo. Tengo para 5 tiradas. Con todo lo que hemos hecho me he sacado 5 tiradas. Bien. Pues gente, ¿qué queréis que os diga? Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo, espero que os hayáis pasado en grande. Lo que os digo, hemos tenido jefe, hemos tenido un montón de revelaciones. Voy a cerrar aquí, voy a dejar la despedida para el vídeo de YouTube, pero vamos a seguir hablando y comentando todo el chat, porque esto va a ser una locura, gente, y quiero hablar, quiero desahogarme y que me contéis vuestras opiniones. Somos muchos ahora, más de 100, así que vamos a aprovechar y vamos a hablar un poquito del Honkai, que mola la cosa. Para quien esté viendo esto en YouTube, gente, por favor, dejad el buen like, os leo en comentarios, decidme qué os ha parecido este momentazo, porque creo que ha sido, lo que os digo, una auténtica locura. Y como siempre, pasadlo en grande, disfrutad de la vida y ya sabéis, soy Yo Herrero, esto es Honkai, esta es Rail y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Adiós.